Hey guys, this is Magical Lady Duchess, and tonight this morning it's like 2:44 a.m. and I feel all inspired. This is more like the awakening hour as well. So this video I'm going to do is about hell money and joust paper, heaven notes, hell notes, which are other names for ancestor money. Now I took the time to do my research. So this video might be a little longer than normal recorded videos because I want to teach in completion about it all. And it's 2 o'clock in the morning, and now I ain't got no lashes on, and my face ain't clean because I kind of been up working, and I really wanted to do you guys justice in this video. So this is just my version of ancestry money and me talking about this to make sure that you are well informed. Well informed. Okay, so just to let you guys know, this is some of it here. And this is like 50 million. And this is the back of it. That's the first one. The second one is this one, and it's in 100 denominations. And the last one is it's like ones to tens, hundreds, ones, twos, 500s, 5,000, 10,000. These. So I got like 3 different kinds, and I was trying to be festive too. And so, oh, that's my baby snacks that I'm taking to school in the morning. But this is I kind of like wanted to show. I found these at a thrift store. I love going to thrift stores. I found these at a thrift store, and I thought, oh my God, this would look great to do in this video. This is like a small cauldron that I use to burn stuff. And then this is, I've already been burning them, as you can see. And this goes upon my altar that sits on my dresser. So, um, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm using. So let's get started on the video, I suppose. So hell money and money spells. Let me just tell you a little bit about hell money. There are other names for it as well. Hell notes, heaven notes, joss paper. Hell money is a form of joss paper. First of all, let me say that. And it's kind of printed to resemble like the bank tender notes, which is this here. These notes are not officially recognized. Any type of currency is not real. Let me just say that. So y'all won't be saying I'm telling y'all to get some counterfeit. What is going on? Y'all ain't telling y'all to get some counterfeit money or nothing like that because I ain't said that shit. um, so they're not a these notes are not like a official recognized type of currency, hush, or even a legal tender, since their sole intended purpose is to be offered as burnt offerings to the deceased, is often practiced by the Chinese in several East Asian cultures. Um, they started using this like in the 19th century, possibly even earlier. I didn't really have time to research further back than that, but the early 20th century examples took the resemblance of minor commercial currency of the type issued by businesses across China until the like mid 1940s. They also, the Joss paper, they call them hell banknotes or hell money. Um, these are really regarded as another East Asian type of paper. Um, Kind of like where the name hell and where it comes from. The word hell on the banknote, which you can see it here. The word hell note on the banknote refers to the underworld or prison. They also refer to it as Jiju. These words printed on some notes. In traditional Chinese belief, it is thought to be where our souls of the dead are first judged by the Lord of the earthly court. They called it Yang Wang. Now, I'm not Chinese. I don't have nothing culturally. So if I'm mispronouncing it, I do apologize. Please excuse my ignorance. I'm just trying to educate and teach the best way I know how. Okay. After this particular judgment, they are either escorted to heaven or sent into a maze of underworld levels and chambers to atone for their sins. Kind of like Anubis, right? And what he did. Does your heart weigh? Is your heart as light as a feather? That type of thing. Anyway, people believe that even in the earthly court, spirit needs to use money. A popular story says that the word hell was introduced by China by the Christian missionaries who preached throughout all the non Christian Chinese people and tell them they would go to hell after death. The word hell was thus misinterpreted to the proper English term for the afterlife and hence is adopted the word as such. So some printed notes attempt to correct this by omitting the word hell and sometimes replacing it. What y'all doing? I'm recording a video. Thank you. Um, Never had no damn respect. Um, what was I at? Oh, so some of them replaced it with like saying heaven or like paradise money. But these particular bills are often found in joss packs that's meant to be burned for Chinese deity and usually have like the same design as hell banknotes, but they come like in different colors. Modern hell banknotes are also known for their large denomination, ranging from like 10,000 to several billions. Add them fucking zeros. um, you can probably buy these hell notes. I got some on Etsy. I got some Amazon Prime. Oh my god, that is so fucking rude. I'm so sorry, but it's like 3 o'clock in the morning, and I wanted to get this video because I've been promising it. And the place that I normally order a lot of my stuff from, they were backlogged on this, so they finally got it to me, so I was able to do my video. Um, so excuse me for the yawning. Fuck. If I wasn't 8 minutes and 15 seconds into this shit, I would start over, but I'm not, and shit, I'm human. So, anyways, they're sold in like packs to like 50 to 150, and they're wrapped in cellophane. Um, Stores that specialize in selling ritual items such as religious goods stores in Malaysia, you guys, you can pretty much find these hell notes and stuff like that pretty much anywhere that they sell any type of metaphysical stuff and maybe in some botanicas. Probably not because they're Asian based, but online it's not really hard to find them. Um, they also have like some really interesting that I was reading. They have some really interesting people on some of them. They put like John F. Kennedy, Marilyn Monroe. I don't know if I want to burn Marilyn Monroe though. Cause she was a businesswoman in a way, but she was really loopy and she fucking killed herself and shit. So I don't know about that. I'd be worried about Kitty. Come out of my altar room. So anyway, when burning the notes are placed in like loose bundles in a manner considered respectful. Alternatively, in some customs, each banknote may be folded in a specific way before being tossed into the fire because of the belief They also believe too that burning real money it brings bad luck. So while the custom of burning hell banknotes remains legal, like some of them believe that that's like vulgar and stuff like that. But it just goes to show you that no matter what you do and where you are, somebody always gonna have some shit to say about what you're doing. um, let's see, Joss paper. Joss paper is also known too as ghost money, and there are several sheets of paper or paper craft that burn into offerings as well. I'm just trying to like educate you guys too, so you kind of know what you're doing. Cause like hell, that's really funny how they said the afterlife, and it's an adopted word. Um, they call it spirit money too. They call it afterlife monetary offerings. Um, as it was explained to me, when people die, their spirits or ghosts go to an afterlife where they continue to live on and doing some same of the sort of things while they did while they was alive. So eating, drinking, wearing clothes, playing with their children, and so on and so forth. That's why when you do ancestral offerings, altars, you give them food and you give them water and you give them things because we are still they're still breathing life. Even in the afterlife, they're still breathing life. So we still support them and honor them. And that's how we build our relationship with them. And that's why they help us. Um, so this ensures that they have lots of good things even in the afterlife. Their relatives send them presents. One of the best things to do is to send held banknotes, money to spend in the afterworld. So, in addition to held banknotes, some Chinese grocery stores also sell like elaborately made and multicolored paper watches, clothes, and cars. I didn't know that either. So, I'm sharing some things with you because I always want you guys to be so equipped with things and so knowledgeable that you have them and you're able to share and be prosperous and abundantly so. I think it's essential that you always equip yourself. If you don't know, you don't know, right? But when you know, you are empowered to make a change and also to plant a seed into somebody else's life. And that's exactly what I want you to do. I want you to be able to plant seeds. Um, they even got like held credit cards, even like refrigerators for the purpose of burning the belief that doing so will send their essence to the afterworld, where the recipient will be glad to receive like material goods. Um, some people employ it as symbolic money when doing money work and drawing spells, using it to decorate their altars, which I will do. Adding it to mojo bags and lodestone spells. Other utilizes a form to as an attractant to pay off some spirits. Crossroad works in performing rituals and even graveyards using this kind of money. So basically, what you would do, and you know, look at her, get off the table. Oh, she got my nerves. Um, like what I would do, like again, this is some that I've already done. And it was literally one of each, and it kind of burnt like a rose, didn't it? Isn't it interesting how it burnt like that? And so what I would do is I didn't actually fold it up or anything like that. I actually rolled it and I rolled it where it would burn and kind of spread that way. You don't have to do that. I know that they say that you like some of them say that you can fold it, some of them say you can't. So I just want to show you guys just a couple of different ways that you can fold it. They said that you can fold it like this and burn it that way. I actually roll it up, like I said, when I'm putting it inside of something like this, I roll it up where it burns, kind of like a rose. Because you know I love doing pretty stuff. You know what? Speaking of that, I have never, ever, ever, until I went like full fledged into the craft, ever became creative. That's really funny because I can remember living in some of the biggest. I lived in a 38 square foot house, 3,800 square foot house. I didn't have one fucking picture on the wall. I caught myself downsizing, which I'm gonna have to upsize. I caught myself downsizing to stay in a smaller house, right? which I've outgrew, but I try to put something everywhere. I want pictures everywhere. I don't want a corner not with something in there. Hell, if the corner is clear, I'll make me an altar. So anyway, you can do it that way, or you can kind of like spread it out, like you just like that in front of your ancestors, your known and unknown. Like my mom loved money. So I know for a fact that this is something that I will be doing for her because my mom loved money. My dad, not so much, but my mama loved money. Money, 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 money. She loved it. And so I know that I will be burning it for her. Now, I've heard stories that when you burned this ancestry money for a particular ancestor, that they will come to you to say thank you, and because you're fulfilling a need, and they will work for you more too because you're actually giving them money to spend where they are. Now, some people may say, that I don't believe in ancestral offices and stuff anyway. Well, baby, you don't have to do it. Okay? Because I had somebody in my inbox was saying literally, why are you teaching about that? Well, why not? Y'all can't keep everything to yourself. This the whole point of this is to share so that we all are knowledgeable. It's enough of misinformation that's being given. I'm just trying to do my part. Okay? This is ghost money, joust paper, hell money, hell notes, heaven notes, whatever you want to call it. These are paper crafts. They're made into burnt offerings, which are common in various Asian religious practices, including veneration of the deceased on holidays and special occasions. Joss paper, also like paper mache, they call it that as well. It's also burned for like various Asian funerals to ensure that the spirit of the deceased has lots of good things in the afterlife. Taiwan, the annual revenue of the temples from burning ghost money was literally $13 billion in 2014. So it might be new to us, but it's not new to their culture. And I think there are 155,000 religions and different cultures, not just Christianity. And I think a little bit of everything works for a little bit of everybody. You just have to make it, make it good for you. Um, that's pretty much all I have. I will like do from now on my prosperity spells as a way to ensure that everybody's getting everything they need. I am going to include this in them. So even when I'm doing prosperity work for my clients and I'm doing abundance work for my clients, I'm doing road opening spells for my clients, I will be using these as offerings, and I suggest you do the same. If you have any questions or concerns, you can find me on my Infinite Energy page on Facebook, and it's Infinite Energy in parentheses is Lady Duchess. Any other page as Infinite Energy or any other thing that says Lady Duchess, that is not me. Okay? Anyway, you can also check me out on my website at www.magicalladyduchess.com. And that's MAGICKAL Lady Duchess. All one word. You can also email me at magicalladyduchess@gmail.com. And that's MAGICKAL ladyduchess@gmail.com. You guys, be blessed, live in abundance. This is what this is about. This is why I'm sharing this. I said when I got my money, I was going to do a video. I know it might be a little lengthy, but I want you to know exactly what you're doing and why you're doing it. A lot of people post stuff and they leave stuff out with the reference of never giving it all to you so you can keep coming back. In this instance, I'm giving you everything about this. Hell knows, heaven knows, joss paper, ghost money, whatever you want to call it, because they have different names so that you can decide if you want to adopt this into your practice and add it into your honoring your ancestors. You cannot lose doing this. I have heard nothing but great things, and I know that I'm going to have even greater things because I'm planting a seed in everyone, and I want you to live abundantly. I love doing work for you guys. I love having my clients. I love my clientele, even though some of y'all work me because y'all do what I ask y'all to do. But anyway, check me out, magicalladyduchess.com, magicalladyduchess@gmail.com, and my Facebook group, Infinite Energy. I hope this video on hell notes and heaven notes and how to burn it and everything else, I hope it helps you. I hope it helps you manifest. I speak many blessings on you. Please follow me, like, subscribe, share my video. I would appreciate it. I love you. Blessed be, Motive be.